Where is it, Bubbles? I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I don't. I don't have it. Go find it. I'm not kidding. I don't have it. Go find it. You know where it is. Go get it. I technically don't have it. I don't have it. What's up, Dave? Blind Man Overland. I'm just kidding. So cool things happened. Yesterday I bought a rooftop tent off a guy named Ryan in Calgary. So thank you, Ryan. Stellar deal. I've been waiting to buy one of these for a long time, and I finally did. I finally got one. It's mounted up on the rack. I'm gonna try it out. We've also got the Rat Pack system in the back. That's, I'm gonna take these off so you guys can see. The Rat Pack system in the back that is a little bit more organized, a little bit better this time. And we got a few other gizmos and gadgets that we're gonna try and use while we're out there. So hopefully it works out. And the reason I'm hopeful that it works out is because there's been some recent changes to my employment. I've been laid off. Not too broken up about it because there's just some things that I'm trying to do differently. Kind of at a fork in the road, and I'm gonna zig. Most people zag. So I'm actually gonna be hitting the road for a considerable amount of time within the next 60 to 90 days. And I'll be out there posting and doing vlogs and meeting up with you guys out on the road, and my Instagram followers at Instagram at Blind Man Overland. If you're not part of the team there, join up. Lots of pictures, lots of posts there. And it's terrifying. I have never decided to do an expedition before, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to do some basic planning and take some time just for me and Zeus to adventure and figure out life a little bit, I guess. So, yeah, so I want to test out the system. I want to test out the tent. It's been kind of gloomy. This is the last long weekend for the summer. This is August long weekend. So it's probably going to be pretty busy out here. Not super keen on that, but it's a long weekend, and you go camping on long weekends. So starting next week, though, I am doing a collaboration with 4R Exploration. Jeremy Lemoyne just picked up his off-grid trailer, built by Off-Grid Trailers here local to Alberta. I think he got a Pando 1.0, and it is a freaking sick truck and trailer. Plus, he just got a whole bunch of stuff done to his trailer, so we might end up doing a walk around on his truck if you will let us, unless he wants to do one by himself, because I don't think he's got one yet. But it'll be super cool. So yeah, anyway, we're pushing like 5 minutes now on this video, so I'll probably end up cutting some of this in, some of this out, or using it in other places. So we're gonna keep going down the highway, and I can't seem to get my GoPro to work, so I'm hoping the video on the phone is decent and that it won't get all weird with the 2 bars thing going on. So let's hope for that. But love, peace, chicken grease, people. See you on the flip side. Right there.
One of my favorite parts of exploring and traveling Canada by ground and by vehicle is the crazy fast scenery changes that you get. In the span of like 2 hours, you can go from just the straight flat plains of Alberta and Saskatchewan into the Badlands and right on through to the Glacier Peaks and the Rocky Mountains. And that's just super cool. There's not very many places I know that you can kind of get that. So although driving to the mountains for some can be really monotonous, for me, I just really enjoy it. Going camping on a long weekend in Alberta, you're just probably not going to find a very secluded campsite unless you're going seriously far into the bush. And in which case, you know, that's definitely an option. But in this particular instance, I was kind of staying close by to home and kind of wanted to hang out with my little brother. So although this is not ideally what I look for, it actually ended up being a really beautiful site.
Do what you gotta do.
Dave, but you can call him Giraffe.
My name is Giraffe.
Giraffe?
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
It's French, Acadian, Mexican, African. I'm from Zimbohican, which is just off the coast of Yarwanda. This is the first night in the tent, and it is. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a game changer. I'm definitely looking forward to how often I'm gonna use this thing, because I'm gonna abuse the shit out of it. Yeah, and it's super cool that Zeus now actually has space to do his thing, so he can get up and wander and move. If you remember our old rooftop tent that I built, did work. It worked like a hot damn, but there wasn't very much room for a dog. So this is fun. This is good. And the mattress is great. The light is fun. It's cool. So, yeah. We're gonna turn in and see you tomorrow for breakfast. one of my all-time favorite aspects of camping is cooking outside. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just some weird primal thing, but I love it. I love cooking in the bush, in the wild, outside, even just barbecuing. I really enjoy it. And of course, breakfast is my favorite meal, so I like to film what I cook. Well, I am absolutely stuffed to the brim, and Zeus, I think, desperately needs a bath. So we are on our way down to the river's edge, and I figured just for fun I would take the quad trails down there. You know, they're not so bad actually. The truck's pretty narrow. I'm gonna get by just fine. Okay, so just a note on this tent. It is the Smitty-built 2 to 3 man tent, and it is more than enough for me and Zeus. And if you're kind of on the fence on whether or not to buy a tent and you're waiting to see which one kind of suits your needs, this tent brand new is sitting around 1,200 Canadian, and you can usually pick one up for about half that on Kijiji depending on when you buy. So I would recommend buying either a used one and seeing how you like it before you end up spending big money, because that's exactly what I did here. I did end up finding some really cool, wide, just fun little boulder climbs around the area, so I figured I would just kind of hit those before I kind of socked it in for the night and didn't want to kind of break down camp. And, you know, it was actually quite a bit of fun. I ended up finding a really, really, really big mud puddle that kind of took me by surprise, though.
Oh, why? Bummer. Ah, party foul.
That's fucking boosted.
So after screwing around on some little bitty trails and packing up the rest of the camp, it was time to close everything up and head back home.